Sam, I would like to say I'm a big fan of yours and Lee's and his lovely lady. All of you seem like class act. He's the reason I started lifting.
Ah, another one blaming me for his stupidity.
He was in the first bodybuilding mag I picked up.
Back in 1954.
I saw him marketing for Hydroxycut. Now this ad had a tubby bastard on one side, I'm guessing Lee.
What are you saying?
And then Lee on the other side looking like a effing boss. I said, I want to be just like that. So I went and bought that shit and I never looked like Lee, lol. Now on to my questions.
I never used it either. No, I never used it.
Does Lee believe in rep ranges? I seem to get the best results from just going to go. No matter what the weight I hit, I just hit failure.
I used to 6 to 8 when I was going really heavy. If I got to 8 easy, I'd increase the weight, but generally I was the same way. If I had a heavy weight and I said I was going 6 to 8, and I had more in me, I'd do a few more reps. So I just go by instinct. Even these days, over the last few years, get ready for the universe, I never really set a number, because I find if you set a number, I've done it before, where you might have a good heavy weight and you say I'm going to do 6 reps. For some reason, when you get near 4, the weight starts feeling heavy. And then you can do it another time, a heavy weight, and just don't think about a number, and you probably get to 10 easy. But for some reason, when you set limitations, giving yourself a number to get to, it's almost as if like your body starts feeling the weight more and wants to stop at that number. So if you don't, you just keep going, and then, like I said, just keep going, and like I said, the failure on any sort of weight. But you can get a spot here and there, but yeah, I don't really believe in setting numbers anymore. I wouldn't go like crazy, I'm just like going 20, 21, 22, that type of thing, but it's still hard, but yeah, I don't really set. And I wouldn't go too low on reps either, like 4. I wouldn't do any less than 6, and maybe no more than 12 or so if I was doing super heavy weight, unless it's like legs, and I might do more. But yeah, I just go by how you feel. You got to know what works for you and what feels best for you, so who am I to tell you what to do?
And that's once again from watching all your videos, you're a firm believer in the power of the mind.
Exactly.
And I guess not restricting yourself to giving yourself limitations or.
Well, it's like one of those things. If someone says you can't do it, go prove them wrong. And like in this sport or anything in life, your mind's going to be your strongest thing. If you think you can't do something, you're probably right. If you think you can, you're probably right. Go do it. So. Yeah, like I said, people just make excuses all the time. They say, I can't do this because of that, or I can't do it because of this and that. So you can if you give it a go, or even if you can't do it, at least try and do it, and then at least you give it a go. So then okay, at least if you fail, at least you tried, so it's not really failing if you try. But these people who don't even give it a go and just say, I can't do that, I can't do this, and then, well, they've failed. So that's in every aspect of life. So yeah, but I have a real strong mind. It's almost like I can, even will people to be different things, because I think you're a fuckwit, and you are. So just by me thinking you're a fuckwit, you've become one. Isn't that amazing? Only joking. Yeah, but yes, your mind is your most powerful tool in every aspect of life, but especially training. Like I said, you can have days where you can use a weight and feel light. You can do that same weight another day where your mind's just not in it. You can barely lift it, or even your warm-up weight feels heavy. So you just got to have the right frame of mind, or like I do is sometimes don't even think about it, just go do it. Know what you got to do and go think about it, because there's many times when I was younger, if it was like today was leg day, the day before I'd think about doing squats and I'm thinking, oh fuck, it's going to be heavy, it's going to hurt, my legs are going to burn, the weight on my back, the bar bending. So by the time I got to the gym the next day to do them, I was already mentally fatigued and didn't want to do them anymore. It's almost like I'd done it, so I never really used to think about it like that anymore. So then you have those days where you'd be like, I'm going to have a great workout today, and have a shit workout. And then there's the days where I'd be like, fuck, I don't want to train. I go to the gym and have the best workout ever. So, like I said, if you control your mind in anything in life, you can do whatever you want. But you only set your own limitations, so that's it.
Oh, and I might add that question was from Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street.
In Lancaster, California.
I used to live in Lancaster, California, so hello to the people in Lancaster, California, and Palmdale, which is right next door. There's a big prison out there too. I used to train at Powerhouse Gym up there in Lancaster, California. I think it was on L8 or one of those avenues, and they go in numbers one way and then letters the other way. So yes, but Snuffleupagus, hi. Say hello to Big Bird, because Big Bird is the only one that can see you.
And was it a nice part of the world,
Yeah,
Lancaster?
I was up in the high desert. There's like a little air base not far from where I was, so I could sit in the backyard and watch the stealth bombers and the big B-2 bombers go over. And then when the shuttle would land at Edwards, it'd be like this big boom when it broke the sound barrier.
Oh, cool.
Oh, the whole windows in the house would shake. But yeah, you see the stealth fighters go out every day, and that's when it used to be like training in that shed I built with the gym in it before the Powtech stuff. That was in Lancaster. It'd be like 116 in the shed. Winter time, it'd be freezing cold. You get a bit of snow up there, and your hands would burn on the dumbbells. It was that cold, so it's not a bad place.
And with many people there, or pretty remote?
It's about 70 miles or so north of LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.